Hey guys, let's discuss 12 reasons why individuals are broke and why they will remain broke. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Real quick, I just need one favor, guys, just one favor. Just remember to like the video. As we know, the more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's get right into the content. Guys, I want to discuss today 12 reasons why individuals are broke and why they will stay broke. Number one, no clear financial goals. Guys, you have to set goals, and you have to set goals in everything you do in life. And making financial goals is crucial to having a balanced financial life. Just like you set goals for weight loss, set goals for, things you want to do with your family, you know, setting clear and concise financial goals is key. That is your roadmap to get you where you want to go. Setting goals. Number two, people blame others for their financial situation. Guys, we know these people, right? These people have the victim mentality. Everybody's against them. Their boss hates them. Their boss won't give them a raise. Their boss won't give them enough of a raise. They're in debt. But you know what? You in debt because you went into debt. You used the credit card. You bought the car. You took out that personal loan. I hate when people play the victim. I hate when people play the victim. We have to stop playing the victim and start taking action and making things happen. We've all had messed up childhoods. We've all come up broke with no money. We've all grown up with parents who didn't show us love all the time. But we got to get out of this victim mentality and start making things happen in our life and stop blaming others. Number three, making excuses and not taking any action. Again, some individuals just have an excuse for everything. An excuse why they can't do this, an excuse why they can't do that. And then they sit around and wonder why they're in the same position they're in that they were in 5 years ago. Because they continue to make excuses about everything in their lives. Everything is an excuse. But you know what? I think about that old saying that says about excuses, they're like buttholes. We all got one. And that's the truth, guys. That's the truth. Number four, abusing credit cards and racking up consumer debt. Guys, once you get into credit card debt, it is extremely hard to get out of it. It is extremely hard to erase credit card debt. Because as we know how compound interest works for you when you're investing, it's the opposite effect when you're in debt. Because the interest on your credit cards just keep compounding. That's why it's so hard to get out of credit card debt when you're in credit card debt. Because the interest just keeps compounding and you keep making payments, and it's like you're not getting anywhere. So number four, guys, individuals continue to abuse credit cards and they continue to rack up debt that they shouldn't rack up. Guys, if you're still here, remember to hit that like button for me, please, guys. Remember, show me some love. Hit that like button, guys. Number five, they have not prioritized savings at all. Anytime they have an emergency, they have to use a credit card or go take out a loan or go to one of these predatory lenders and take out a payday loan. Guys, we are such a nation of spenders. We know how to spend, but we cannot save to save our lives. They say over 70% of Americans cannot come up with $1,000 for an emergency right now today. 70% of the population. That is true, guys. I've asked everybody at my job, even other managers that work with me that I know make $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year. And I asked them, if you had an emergency today, could you come up with $1,000 to pay for without a credit card? Every single one of them has told me no. They could not do it. But guess who can? Me. It's a damn shame individuals cannot come up with $1,000 for an emergency and they're making 70, 80, 90, $100,000 a year, guys. That's a shame. So we need to prioritize savings, guys. Number 6, not following a budget. They just get paid and they just spend their money all nilly-willy. Get paid Friday, they broke on Monday because they're not following a budget. You have to follow a budget. Your budget, again, gives you a roadmap. It's not depriving yourself, guys. It's just being in charge of your money. That's what a budget does. It just helps you be in charge of your money. So you tell your money where to go and not wonder where it went. Number 7, they just have poor spending habits. They're going out to dinner, not budgeting into the budget, going out drinking, playing the lottery, just partying, and just not prioritizing saving. Again, poor spending habits. They're just spending their money and not knowing where the money is going. You ever spend some money, you have a few bucks in your pocket and then think like, man, what did I spend that money on? Where did it go? That's what about 60% of Americans do right now. Their spending habits are so poor, they cannot keep up with where they spent their money. So number 7 is why people are broke, because they have poor spending habits. Number 8, not investing in personal growth or skills to better their lives, to better their professional lives. They just stay where they're at. Don't develop skills. Don't read books. Don't read self-help books. They put no effort into personal growth or growing their skills. That's why individuals stay broke. Number 9, overspending to impress the Joneses. Well, we all have heard of that saying, trying to keep up with the Joneses. So we just go out spending our money trying to impress people we don't even know. We spend time and our resources trying to impress people with items that we don't even know. We got to start doing that, guys. We have to start trying to keep up with the Joneses and worry about our own 4 walls. Stop worrying about trying to impress other people. They don't know you. They don't care about you. Stop trying to impress them. Guys, if you're still here, hit that like button for me, guys. Remember, guys, hit that like button. It helps the video gets out. Show me some love. Hit that like button. Number 10, no knowledge on investing. Guys, do you know, once I started investing, all the knowledge that I have gained from investing, I have taught myself. How? I've read books, watched stock market programs, like Jim Cramer, just to name one. But I've read a lot of books on Warren Buffett, a lot of books on Peter Lynch. I've invested the time to read up on investing. That's how I've gained the knowledge about investing, because I've read about it, I've studied about it, I've researched it. That's what you have to do if you want to gain knowledge, guys. You just can't sit back and wait till somebody to spoon feed you. You got to go out, seek the knowledge, and learn it and implement it. Number 11, owning expensive cars they can't afford. Individuals will stay broke owning cars they can't afford. Keep trading in their cars every 2 or 3 years, not ever owning one. And then every time they trade it in, they have negative equity that they have to put on the next loan. That will keep individuals broke. Get you a car, pay it off, and drive it for 10 darn years. Stop going into car debt. And number 12, guys, why people will stay broke. Not developing any financial literacy. Guys, financial literacy and learning about money. Again, you have to go seek the information and learn it and implement it into your life. Guys, the number one reason, I think this is the number one reason why individuals are broke and will stay broke, because they possess no financial literacy. Again, all we know how to do is spend. That's it. The majority of us, all we know how to do is spend our money. Get paid and spend some more. Get paid, spend some more. Guys, building wealth should be non-negotiable. Building wealth should be non-negotiable. Running around paycheck to paycheck, that should not be acceptable in 2024. There's so much information out here about money. We should not be still right out here working and living paycheck to paycheck. We should be building wealth in 2024. That should be non-negotiable. So guys, that's my 12 reasons why individuals are broke and will stay broke. Please remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out.